Hello everyone, welcome to TTV News with some latest events in TayNinhTV Province. Dear audience, on October 26, the Party Committee and People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province have a meeting between the administrations and businesses. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, and Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, co-chaired the meeting.
Speaking at the opening of the conference, Mr. Ngọc emphasized that business community has had great contributions to the province's economic recovery since early 2022. We are facing not only opportunities but also many challenges, so provincial leaders also hope to receive many opinions and suggestions from businesses in order to promptly solve problems, perfect mechanisms and policies, building investment environment is transparent. Build a transparent, competitive and highly professional investment environment for TayNinhTV Province. Mr. Trần Ngọc Phương, Director of TayNinhTV Department of Planning and Investment, reported on the implementation of the 9-month Socio-Economic Development Plan and Task for the last 3 months of the year and the results of survey, settlement and response to the recommendations of enterprises and investors reflected ahead of the conference. The issues reflected by many businesses related to site clearance for project implementation, procedures for separating land parcels, time to carry out legal procedures related to investment in industrial parks, procedures for commercial housing investment, the issues of labor recruitment, dealing with black credit, and some other related matters. Leaders of departments and local authorities answer comments and questions from businesses. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee directs the relevant departments and sectors to coordinate in handling the proposals of enterprises in accordance with regulations and advise the Provincial People's Committee to promptly remove difficulties for businesses.
From November 1, 2022, the two Level 1 Staff Department of TayNinhTV City are not directly accepting doses for administrative procedures under its authorities that have been published on TayNinhTV Public Service Portal.
Over the last time, the city's Division of Home Affairs has made efforts to advise the City People's Committee to issue documents directing the People's Committee's boards and communes to continue promoting propaganda and guidance for people to register account on the National Public Service Portal to perform administrative procedures quickly and conveniently. I was instructed by the staff here to create an account on the Public Service Portal so that I can quickly submit my application. I'm very satisfied. In addition, the city also invested in more equipment at the two Level 1 Staff Department and organized training courses, fostering professional skills for the contingents of cadre civil servants, police and youth union members of the community digital technology team from the city, wards and communes, to directly instruct people on how to use online public services. The move is to help people, organizations, individuals and businesses use smart technology applications to perform administrative procedures conveniently, save cost and time, thereby contributing to speeding up the implementation of the city's administrative reform, digital transformation and e-government construction in the coming time. Developing agricultural and rural tourism is one of the key tasks of the new rural construction program implemented by TayNinhTV Province in the period 2021-2025 to bring about comprehensive and sustainable effectiveness. This solution helps to introduce and promote the image of the village associated with the consumption of agricultural products and craft village products. In particular, TayNinhTV is currently promoting community-based tourism, a form of tourism that brings the more sustainable economic development to local residents. In order to implement new rural construction associated with tourism development in the period to 2025, TayNinhTV Province will register to implement 7 models. such as building and developing a model of community-based tourism in association with promoting the cultural, historical, and natural landscape values of localities in Yumantau District, building and developing garden ecotourism associated with natural landscapes and rural specialties in Cuyao District. Ecotourism area of Dom Rum Historical Site in Tân Châu District, Badang Crescent Airport Ecotourism area in Tayning City, Farm Resort Tourism along Farm Kodong River in Hoa Thanh Town, Farm Experience Tour in Trang Bang Town, building and developing a model of agricultural tourism, combining ecotourism in Logos Samet National Park, and back to the roots tourism at the historical site of the Central for South Vietnam in Tân Biên District, in order to participate in the rural tourism development program in new rural construction.
Turn to other news. The audience on October 25th, the People's Committee of Tayning City have a conference to honor coaches and athletes who've achieved excellent results at the national tournaments and the provincial sports festival. At the 19th Provincial Sports Festival in 2022, 270 athletes from the Tayning City Sport Delegation participated in 17 sports and won a total of 133 gold, silver, and bronze medals, ranked the 7th for the whole delegations, and was awarded the Certificates of Merit by the Provincial People's Committee. Also in 2022, the city sports sectors also won 7 bronze medals at the National Youth Chess Championship, contesting the SHB Cup held in Dalat City, Lâm Đồng Province, and the South Cluster Chess Tournament held in Bình Phước Province. Speaking at conference, Mr. Nguyễn Trung Hiếu, Vice Chairman of the City People Committee, congratulated and raised the achievements that the city's coach and athletes have achieved. He hopes that in the coming time, they will continue to promote and practice to achieve many high achievements and bring honor to the city.
The People's Committee of Bến Cầu District, in collaboration with the Department of Science and Technology, organized a seminar to raise awareness on innovation in intellectual property startups. Mr. Trần Bảo Nguyên, head of the Specialized Management Office of the Provincial Department of Science and Technology, presented the following contents: communicating of legal policies on startup innovation, launching and introducing the Innovation Startup Contest in 2022-2023, introducing Tayning Online Technology Exchange Floor, overviewing of intellectual property, acts of infringement of industrial property rights, and measures to handle this issue, and instructions for registration of trademark protection.
The audience manage small-scale livestock households have yet to ensure veterinary hygiene and to fully vaccinate their livestock. Pathogens are still calculated in the livestock environment. The departments of animal husbandry and veterinary affirm that avian influenza is always at risk of recurrence, so breeders must always be vigilant and continue to prevent disease, as recommended by the professional sector. In 2021, there were 120 outbreaks of avian influenza in 33 provinces and cities nationwide. Tayning also has one outbreak in Thanh Bình Kham Ru, Tân Biên District, but it has been treated timely. Châu Thành District is one of the localities and the largest poultry herds in the province, especially with many small-scale households. Currently, there are more than 756,000 chickens and nearly 98,000 ducks. Châu Thành Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Stations always strictly follows the vaccination projects. Since early this year, 70,000 doses of vaccines have been administered to prevent disease. And sterilizations Phase 3 2022 with a total of 400 lister birds. The area of more than 780,000 square meters for 3,900 livestock households and at 9 traditional markets. The controller's poultry transport and sale is strictly implemented according to the regulations.
Besides vaccination, sterilization is also very important in the breeding process. We deploy 3 times a year to each commune, distributing disinfectants for people to spray. Our station also monitors if the disinfectants were distributed to the right subjects.
Most of the poultry farms and households in TayNinh province are highly aware of disease prevention and control. Many households carry out animal husbandry in the directions of biosecurity. They actively find new livestock risks, meet the needs of the markets, health high resistant and resistant to disease. Mr. Nguyễn Hoàng Duy lives in Water 2, Châu Thành House, and sets up a chicken farm with clear origins provided by Daba Company. Each year, he raises 3 litters. Currently, the chicken farm has 5,000 chickens using biological bedding. Implemented preventive measures so that the farm has never had an epidemic.
When new breed chickens arrive, we will be disinfected with lime and vaccinated in 4 stages. Farm owners self-monitor their chickens. If we monitor well, it will be more effective.
As a border province like TayNinh, there is always a high risk of avian influenza outbreaks. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Thúc, Deputy Director in charge of TayNinh Departments of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary, says that there are still households raising livestock, small businesses that do not meet veterinary hygiene requirements have not been fully vaccinated. Pathogens always exist in the breeding environment. The trading and transportation of poultry without warranty have attributed to the recurrences of avian influenzas.
Apart from the measures of state management agencies, we should perform well on biosecurity farming, especially the vaccination. Currently, vaccines are very effective against avian influenza strains in the whole province. Readers can contact the veterinary department for specific advice.
The People's Committee of TayNinh Province has sent an official dispatch requesting the heads of prevalence departments, agencies, and sectors to practically and synchronously implement solutions to prevent and control avian influenzas. The People's Committee of TayNinh Province has sent an official dispatch requesting the heads of prevalent departments, agencies, and sectors to practically and synchronously implement solutions to prevent and control avian influenzas. TayNinh Departments of Agriculture and Rural Development implement projects strengthening the capacity of the system of specialized veterinary management agencies at all levels. They strictly implemented the warranty transportation and trading of poultry and poultry products in the province, as well as cleaning, disinfecting, and disinfecting throughout the province. Since early 2022, TayNinh has strictly implemented the regulations on disease vaccinations for livestock and poultry. The whole province has completed the second phase of this year, with more than 150,000 doses of vaccines against disease in livestock. Epidemics do not occur in the whole province. That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.